I spent 200 days in LEGO Fortnite. I made mega bases, I made every item in the game, and so much more. Episode 1 had 50 in-game days. This episode has 150 in-game days, so I hope you guys enjoy. Now that I fully upgraded my starting village to level 10, as well as I got a maxed out crafting bench, I'm going to be actually making a snow village. But I have picked out 3 spots. I picked out one for a snow village, one for another grass village, and then one for a desert village. All of these villages I'm going to be converting into mega villages. These are going to be my long-term villages that I make completely amazing. First things first, going to a snow biome, I'm going to want to make sure that I am not freezing cold. So I'm going to craft this inner fire charm, and this should allow me to keep my temperature down. As well as I do have some spicy burgers just in case, but I'm just going to take off one of my health totems and put that right there. And just like that, we should be able to survive the cold. And I do also have a couple materials just to get my village started. But once I get started in the snow area, we will get building, and I'm going to make this place look absolutely amazing. I will probably have to get some resources, but first I need to run over there. It is a bit of a run, so I got to be kind of careful, especially with it becoming night, but it should be okay. And I do have my little friend following me, Mr. Raptor, which unfortunately this village right here is completely full, but I do want to bring him, and I think he'd be the perfect first villager to have at the snow village. Also, if there is anything that you guys want to see me build, whether it's a huge castle, a really cool house, or anything like that, let me know down in the comments below so I can build it for you guys. Building in this game is honestly not optimal. They definitely need to work on it a little bit, but some of the things you can build are absolutely amazing and really cool. Another cool thing that is going to come from us making a village in both the snow and sand biomes are we're going to be able to unlock new prefabs and new buildings that allow us to make really cool items. I believe the snow unlocks these Japanese style buildings that look really cool. And where I'm going to be building my snow village is right over there, right where that tower is right now. And then, oh my gosh, okay, oh my gosh, I almost just got flown off the edge. But I'm going to be building my snow village over there, and then I'm going to be building my sand village. There's actually a sand cave. Let's see if we're able to see it from right here. Yep, right there. There's a sand cave right where my crosshair is, and we're going to be building right behind it. All of these areas are super flat, so it'll make it way easier to build. The most annoying thing I have come across is actually building on an uneven terrain, and all of these areas are very even. I'm going to end up placing my village square right here, which I'm going to make the log cabin, and then I will make it blue. The way I have laid out all of these villages should allow me to see at least one village from every other village I'm at, which is going to be really cool to see. And they are all really close to each other. Being close to all of the villages will allow me to get all of the item specific items very easily and very quickly. So first, this is where I'm going to be building. Obviously, I have to destroy this tower and clear out this area, but we do need to place down our village square, and I do want to make sure that it's kind of centered. So I am going to come up. Can I jump up? Please. Okay, thank you. I'm going to jump up here, and I think around here should be good. So I'm going to place it just like that. I'm going to make it at the log cabin once again, but obviously I'm going to make it red because red is the color of heat, and that's what we need in here. We definitely need a lot of heat. So I just want to make sure, yeah, this is going to be perfect. This is a super flat area, and our village is nearly perfectly in a square. So just like that, guys, I have cleared out the area where I am going to build. I'm going to be building tons of different log cabins around the area, but I'm not going to be using the prefab. I'm going to be making them myself. I think to begin with, I'm going to make a couple cabins over here, probably like 3 cabins right here. Over here, I'm going to make a really big cabin in an L shape that I'm going to have all of my essential items like my stone cutter and all of the machines and everything, which I will obviously be using to upgrade the village and give each villager their own role within the village. But I'm going to quickly place all of these blocks down and start building each individual cabin for all of the villagers to stay. A max village can have up to 5 villagers, so I am going to build 5 houses just like this, and they are all going to be the same, but I promise they are going to look absolutely amazing. Now that I have the foundations down for all 5 of the cabins, I'm gonna start building the big cabin way over here. I'm also going to make it obviously level with everything else. I don't want to be that close to the border, so I'm going to come out this way a few, just like that. And I think that should be enough. And now we can start bringing it this way and make it into an L shape. I think this is going to turn out very, very well. And I think the villagers will all really, really like it. I can't wait to see this fully complete and fully decorated because this is literally going to be perfect. I just need to quickly place all of these items and then we can start decorating each individual area as well as start adding all of our items over here. For the walls, I'm obviously going to be using the log cabin walls, but now I just need to add them in and then we can start decorating the area and adding all of our machines and everything in here, which is obviously going to be the best part. So first I'm going to come over here and I think this one should be good to add a window. And what I'm actually going to use is this right here. I know it's not going to protect me from the mobs, but it does act kind of like windows. You can walk through them, but you know, nobody has to know a thing. And this front room right here is going to become the kitchen. I'm going to have my grill in here as well as my oven. So I'm able to make obviously the best food in all of the snow biome. But what I want to do is add these open windows all the way around the base, just like this. I think this will give a very open feel, which will obviously make it feel really big. And then you can obviously see outside as well, which is really, really cool. I'm just going to add a wall right in the middle of this. And this is the look that I'm going for. I personally think it looks really, really good. And now it's just time to add walls all the way around the back. I don't think I'll be adding any more windows, maybe one or two back here. But once we add all the walls, we can start doing the roof and then we can start decorating the inside. So this design right here is how I'm going to be building the roof, and I think I'm going to leave it hollow like this. So if I want to, I can build these stairs up and actually make a whole second story to add even more items. But after I'm done building the roof, I'm going to get all of the machines in here, a storage room, and we'll be able to start upgrading our village to level 10. I should be able to upgrade it all the way to level 10 with all the materials I have, and then we'll be able to also build all of these cabins so everybody will have a place to sleep, and we will be able to make one of the best snow villages in LEGO Fortnite. So yeah, let me quickly do this, and then we can start adding all of the rest of the items. And just like that, I've officially completed the roof of my building. So now it's time to start building these cabins for all of the villagers. I'm going to just place these in the corner so I can get a little bit of a foundation. And I think I'm going to make it all the way to the edge. The cabin is going to be the full length. But what I'm going to do is actually make a front yard. I'm going to make a little gate so they have a little front yard. And then we can even put stools and everything like that out front as well. First, I'm going to actually decorate the house itself. So I'm going to place that right there, and then I am going to give this guy a window wherever it is. I'll give him a double window, like right there, so he has a little extra room and he can look outside. Now this is the base for the cabin, and it looks like a very normal cabin. These are normal cabins. I'm not making anything too insane, but I do want to have each individual area for a villager. So now I need to add a front door, of course. So I should be able to come down here. I'm probably going to add a window like that, and then we'll put the door on the left side, probably like right here, just like that. Okay, that looks okay. So this is what the cabin is going to end up looking like, but I am going to add a roof as well. This is coming together so well, and all we will have to do for the last part is come in and add these, which it honestly might not look that good. Yeah, it's not going to look the best for that. So I'm just going to add a floor on top like this. I need to get the perfect angle, just like this. Okay, and now we can add all of these, which honestly, I personally don't like the pointy roofs, so that is perfect for me. So to build the fences, I need to get planks, and obviously to get planks, I need a lumber mill. So I need to go to my other village and get all of the materials so I can bring them back here and actually start placing down all of the machines inside of our big cabin, and then I will make a storage room in there and all of that good stuff, and then we will finish this up. So I'm going to quickly go do that. So I made it back to my village, and now I'm going to start crafting all of the machines that I can and fill up this entire place. First, we're going to use a crafting table. We're going to place the crafting table right in the corner, just like that. And I will have to upgrade all of these, but we'll get onto that later. Next, we're going to add the lumber mill. The lumber mill obviously is very essential, so I'm just going to place it right here. I'm just going to line everything right here and then make my chest room right in that corner and our little kitchen over in this corner. The next item I'm going to be placing is the stone cutter, and just like that, oh my gosh, okay. The place is slowly coming together. Next, we are going to be adding the grain mill, just like this. Okay, perfect. And after I'm done placing all of these, I'm going to start upgrading my village to level 10. I should be able to get it all the way to level 10. And once we are able to do that, I will have all of the prefabs unlocked, which is obviously the main reason I did this, is to unlock all of the new building types. But also, it is pretty cool to have a snow village up here. So we got one more item we are able to place, and I'm going to end up placing it right here, just like that. And we are missing a few items like the grill and the oven, but I will be adding those later on once I get the materials. I can add the grill now, but I will wait till I can add both the grill and the oven at the same time. But we have added all of our machines that we will be needing to use. If you guys did not know, the best way to store items is actually using these countertops. These countertops act like a small chest, which you can actually access below. And then you will also be able to put a chest on top, which will obviously maximize your space used. So I'm going to be placing all of these down and making my entire chest room filled with chests. And once I'm done with this, I will start upgrading my workbench and my village so we get max level. So now it's time to start upgrading my workbench. I can already get it to uncommon rarity. So there we go. It should be doing it any minute now. Sometimes it bugs. There it goes. And now we should be able to get this. So we need marble slabs, sand claws, and sand shells. So I'll quickly get those items and we'll upgrade it again. And just like that, now it is rare. Now to get it epic, you need 15 iron bars, 25 obsidian slabs, and 1 brute scale. So I have acquired all of the stuff to make an epic crafting bench. Now all we have to do is upgrade it, and here we go. Why does it take so long? There we go. So now we have a fully maxed out crafting bench. Now all we need to do is upgrade our village to max level as well. It's currently at level 1. We need to get it all the way to level 10. And then we will have a fully maxed out snow village with all of these houses, everything. This place is going to be so awesome. I still have a lot more building to do. I'm going to upgrade this, and yeah. Upgrading our village to level 2 allows us to get all of these new items. And now we can upgrade our village to level 3. So now upgrading the village to level 4, we are able to unlock even more items. So I got all of the materials to upgrade it to level 5. That means we're halfway done. And oh my gosh, we just got so much more stuff to unlock and get. I got all the materials to upgrade to level 6, so here we go. At the time, I was only able to upgrade my snow village to level 6. The next thing I wanted to do was to upgrade and build my desert village. To finish off where I stopped last episode, I ended up placing both my grill and my oven, and then I finished my chest room and I sorted all of the items in my chest room so I would be able to find them easier. Next, I'm going to be making a living room, so I'm just going to place this right here. This will kind of be the TV stand. I think this is definitely one of the best items to use as a TV stand, but now I obviously need to get a couch and seating, so I do need to get some wool fabric so I can build couches. So I can't make any wool fabric, so I'm just going to go on to decorate all of these villager houses. What I'm going to be doing is just adding like a desk and maybe a dresser to each one, but I'm going to make each one different so each one is a little more personalized. But yeah, I'm just going to go on to build all of these. I'm going to be building my grassland village up here, but first I need to clear out this entire area. Now that I have completed my snow village, which you can actually see way in the distance over there, I'm going to begin to build my main village. This is going to be the village where I spend most of my time, get most of my resources. My snow village over there is mainly to upgrade just so I can get the prefabs to build even cooler items. My idea for this village is to keep it very open. I don't want to put any doors anywhere. I want to keep everything very open and keep it very spacious. My idea for the village is to make all of these different platforms. These platforms will hold either beds for villagers, or in this case, this one's going to be used for all of the machines where I can craft all of my different items and everything. This is going to have a big main entrance going into it right here, and then it will open up and there will be all of my different items in here. So I do want to just lay down the foundation so I can kind of get an idea how much space I need. If I had to guess, this is probably big enough because it is going to go pretty deep. But I still want to get the foundation down and kind of get an eye for it, and then I will go from there. I do need to throw some of this stuff away. I'll put that there, put that there. So this is what I have come up with so far, and my plan is to make this a full area right here, just at this half, right where the stairs start, and then I'll make it go up again, and then I'll have all of my machines and everything. I think I will be able to actually place chests under here, which, yeah, I will. Just, you know, my head will be a little close, but I think it will be okay. And then I will also be able to build chests right here as well. So I think I'll have a lot of space in here. I'm going to quickly finish this up, add the second story. And once I'm done building this, I will head over to the desert and start making my own house. I have a plan to make the perfect house, and I'm not going to make that one over there a village. I'm purely just going to make it a house, and it's going to be just for me. And yeah, I think this is going to turn out very, very well. I personally really like how this looks so far. And once I make it one story taller, I think it's going to look even better. But I will definitely have to figure out how to make the roof look good. There are a lot of different parts you can use that are obviously a part of this build style, the Shogun. So I definitely will have to mess around with it for a little bit, but I think I'm going to be able to make it look pretty good. And yeah, we'll see how it turns out. So this right here is what I have come up with, and I do think I am going to add a roof. I just do not have enough materials to do that right now, so I'll do that later. But this is kind of the idea I'm going for. I can add chests all along down here, and then up here I could even add more chests, and then all the way up here I will be putting all of the machines and all the different items that obviously I'll use to craft items and everything like that. So that is step one for my Greenland village. But for right now, I'm going to put the expansion of the entire village on hold until I get everything moved over into this building right here. And then I'm also going to upgrade my village to hopefully level 10. I don't know how many materials I have over in my snow base because I did upgrade the village over there. So we'll have to see. But I think I should be able to get it pretty high, and then we'll be able to start getting some villagers in here. And once I do that, I'll head over to the sand biome and make my own personal sand mansion. For the sand mansion, I really want to make it so it's just a house. I don't want any other villagers there or anything like that. I'm just going to be trying to make a really cool looking house that obviously is just all to myself. So yeah, I'm going to quickly go get some materials to start building this out, and then once I'm done with this, I'll head over there. So I've officially added all of the machines I will be needing into my village, and I did add a few chests back here. And the way I made this, it allows me to actually access them without going all the way to the ground, and then I can come up here and craft. So I can just come down here, grab the materials I need, and then go back up. So I think that's pretty cool. And then also, if I do need, I can add more right here on each side as well. Now it is time for me to head over to the desert and start scouting out my area and just clearing everything out so I am able to build. I do have an idea to make like a really modern house, and oh my gosh, it's raining. But now that it's stopped raining, I am going to head over to the desert, and I do have an idea of where I want to build, but I haven't been there in a while, so I do have to check it out. I believe I will have to clear out a bit of an area, so I'll clear it out, and then we will start building. I'm going to be building a really big house, and it's going to have everything I need in there. It's going to be perfect, and it's going to give me peace and quiet away from all the villagers and everything like that, so it's going to be awesome. I really hope it turns out well. I believe it is just right over this hill. So it should be right behind this cave, which that is another nice thing, is that there's a cave right here. And there's a rainbow right here, so I should probably get that, but I'm going to be lazy and just not get it. I don't know why. This is where I am thinking of building, and I just heard a brute. Sir, I do not have a sword on me, so if you could please stay away. And now I have to... Oh my gosh. Okay, give me a second. I gotta kill this guy with no sword. Oh my gosh. Okay, there's literally a brute right here. So I gotta run. Hopefully he does not mess with me, because I literally do not have a sword on me. I have no sword, which I mean I guess is a dumb idea. So I should probably go get a sword, but I'm just gonna run away, wait for him to just, you know, do his thing, and then we'll start building. So the brute finally moved out of the way, which obviously is really nice. So I'm going to place this down here, and I guess I'll make it the tent, and then we'll make it blue just because it is hot out here, so we need to make it blue, you know, bring some coolness around. But I do plan on making my house right in this general area, and then I'll be able to overlook this over here. And oh my gosh, there's the brute again. Okay, Mr. Brute, please just leave. Please. Don't bother me, I won't bother you, sir. But yeah, my plan is to build a house and then have it looking over the desert right here. And look, there's a rainbow. It looks so nice. I'm going to quickly go get the materials to start building. And other than the fact of me wanting to overlook this area, I don't have any other plan. I just know I want to make a house that looks good and looks over a view. So I'm going to quickly go get those materials, and then we will be able to start building. To start building, I'm going to lay down a foundation. I'm just going to place it right here. I don't really have any rhyme or reason on what I'm doing, but I do know I want to look over this mountain like I previously said. And I am going to be using this wood floor just because I feel like the wood looks best against the sand. So I am going to just start placing all of these down. My plan is to have a 2-story house. The first story is obviously going to be where the kitchen is, the TVs, the lounging area, all of those areas are going to be in the bottom. And then up top, I'm going to make my bedroom. And I'm going to have a staircase that comes from the outside into the main of the house. So I'm going to quickly start placing down all of the walls just like this. And I do want a balcony on my house. So I am going to make this area right here a little balcony that will come out from my bedroom. And I believe that's center. Yeah, okay, that is center. There will be a kitchen area down here that is enclosed. And then up top, it's going to be a balcony with my bedroom and everything like that. But I also need to start building the entrance. So I need to start looking for some blocks that will look best. And I might go with this right here. I'm going to be using the Pleasant Park prefabs just because I really like the white color on the inside. And I do think they are one of the best looking items that we have right now. So I'm going to place all of those just like that. And I think I'm going to put my kitchen right here in this corner. And then I'll have my entrance over in this way right over here. And then I can have stairs going up into my bedroom. And what I'm going to end up doing for the front of this house, just for the kitchen area, is placing these just like this. And this will allow it to act like windows, but obviously there is no windows. I just like these because they are like floor to ceiling, right? So they look really, really good. And now all I have to do is fill in these spots right here, and that is the wrong one, whoops. But I do have to fill in these spots right here, and then I can add a roof. And then the house will definitely start coming together a lot better because, I mean, don't get me wrong, it looks good right now, but it's just incomplete. And now that they are all placed down, you can kind of see what I'm going for. I'm going to be adding a kitchen in this corner right here. Over here, I'm probably going to put like a TV, a couch, and then a table right here. And then I'm not sure what I'll put in this corner yet, but we'll definitely figure something out. But now I can end up adding my door just like that, and I will have to replace this wall right here. And just like that, the house is slowly coming together. But now it is time to start adding the stairs. So I'm going to add the stairs right there. And now I'm able to start adding the floor for the roof and the second story. I'm going to place everything just like this. And does that line up? Okay, I believe it does. And now we can just completely add all of these floors in here, and I'm just gonna add all of these big ones as much as I can, and then I'll go around and actually add the small ones and, you know, make it look nice and everything. But as of right now, yeah, okay, yep, that's literally perfect, and we can just keep making our way all the way around. So now with the floor complete, I will have to start adding walls, but I'm not 100% sure how I want to do this, so I'm going to mess around with it for just a little bit, and then we will see what comes of it. I am going to place these in the corner as well. Just, I feel like it adds pillars. It makes it look nicer. I think I'm going to use the windows once again, or the open doors once again, just like this. I am also going to be adding these windows just like this, and then I will just grab the normal walls and start adding those in. With all of these walls down, I just need to make an entrance, and honestly, I think I'm going to make this entrance just open. I feel like that will definitely be best. I don't want to put a wall. I mean, it makes sense to put a wall, but I don't know. I feel like it being open would probably be better. Just like be able to run in and out. But the next thing I'm going to end up adding is going to be obviously railing around the outside of my balcony. I don't want to fall off. But with the railing added, I feel like this place is coming together very, very nicely. What I'm going to add next is going to be my bed. Obviously, the most important thing you can have. I'm going to make this bed right here, and I'm going to place it right in the center. I'll be able to see the complete outside of my house, which is going to be awesome. And now it's time to start decorating this place. I'm not too sure what I'm going to add inside of my bedroom, but we do need to add a bathroom. So I'm going to quickly place this sink right over here, and then we can even add a bathtub, which I'll end up placing, I'll just say right here, and now we can start adding the walls to make our bathroom. So what I'm going to be using is a white pillar. Wherever it is, I need to find it really quick. It is right here. Perfect. And I'm going to just place these all along the outside just like this. I don't want the bathroom to be too big. Obviously need a bathroom in my room, or else, you know, I won't be able to go to the bathroom, and then, you know, bad things happen. We don't need to get into it. But so far that looks good. I wonder if I'm able to make a toilet. Where is it? I just need vines. Okay, let me go quickly get a vine. And once we get the vine, we'll be able to build the toilet. So now I'm able to place the toilet just like this. And honestly, that's That's an interesting looking toilet. Is this supposed to be a toilet? I mean, it says that's what it's supposed to be. So, I mean, I guess that's what it is. I don't know. It doesn't really look like a toilet, but you know, I ain't gonna question anything. But the next thing I do need to add is going to be a desk. The desk is definitely the most important part of a room, obviously, or else we wouldn't be able to play video games. So I'm gonna be adding that, and I'm gonna make it just, you know, a little bit bigger. We're gonna make it like about yay big. Now I can go on to add a chair, which unfortunately this is the only chair I got, but you know, it works. I'm not gonna complain. As long as I'm able to play my video games here, I will not complain. For right now, that's gonna be the end of my bedroom, but I will be able to go downstairs. And Mr. Rex, you gotta get out of my way, brother. I'm going to start adding all of the stuff for the kitchen. I added this low dining table right in the center of the living room. So now I can add chairs all the way around, and I'll add chairs on all 4 sides, and then we will be able to start building our kitchen. I've just added chairs all the way around, which means I can eat with all of my villagers, which I did not want any villagers here, but I saw Mr. Rex, and I mean, this dude looks so sick. So I had to bring him. That's the only exception. Mr. Rex is the only villager I'm going to be adding into my desert village. So I added both of these cabinets, which I think they look pretty cool. And there's quite a few more. I mean, like, this looks sweet. Like, we can place one of those there. And then I'm going to start adding some cabinets wherever they are. Not a console. These right here. I want to start adding these, which these are, oh my gosh, they are so expensive to build. Who do they think I am? I do not got the vicinities for that, big man. But I do want to add these. These will be the end of the counters, just like that. And we'll make the end of the counter right there. And now I just have to fill in this entire space. Does that look okay? Yeah, that looks fine. Okay, perfect. I was hoping that would look okay. And I will be able to add all of these around just like this. So now we got these 2 countertops. What I'm eventually going to add into this one is a sink. And then I will start adding different items like these plate displays and stuff like that. But we do need to just decorate this place just a little bit, so we, you know, it's not so like boring and dull. So I'm gonna add some plants. I will add a plant over here. Next, I expanded my village, and we made a spaceship to fly to the end of the map. So my village is almost level 10, which means I will be able to start inviting villagers to my village. And I do need a place for all of them to live. So I'm going to just make a little area back here. I think I want to put it over in this corner. And I'm not going to make it too big, but I'm just going to add a little area for all of their beds to go and everything like that. From there, I'll end up adding decorations and different items within the actual building. But I am going to keep it the style of this right here, where it's really open in the front, and then as it goes back, you know, it has their beds and everything like that. I'm going to quickly build this, and then we will see if any villagers want to stay at our village. It is level 9, and I do just need to get my village rating up, and then I'll be able to upgrade it to 10. So I should be able to do that once I'm done building that right there. But I do have a lot of vines over in my snow village, so I'm going to quickly go over there, get the vines, and then come back and I'll start building the rest of this. My other plan today is to actually go to the end of the map. I know it sounds like absurd. Like, I honestly had no idea that there was an end of the map, but I was playing with one of my friends yesterday and we went to the edge of the map. I don't know how we didn't die on our way there, but we didn't. So that's my plan today, is to build a spaceship and then make our way to the edge of the map and kind of just check it out. I think it's going to be really cool. Oh, do I not have a glide? Wait, why did my glider not redeploy? I don't know what was going on right there, but it would be really cool to go all the way to the edge, and then, dude, you can just see forever, and then the map gets super small. But I don't know if I'll go that far out. I do not want to die, obviously, and lose all of my stuff. So we'll see what happens. First things first, I will have to upgrade my village just a little bit. Once I build everything, I will make my way over to the edge of the map. We will be making a spaceship as well. So I might have to make like a little area to put the spaceship, but we'll see what ends up happening. And if you guys know how to get rid of these trees permanently, please let me know, because I have no idea how to stop these from growing. It is the most annoying thing ever, but you know, it is what it is. Let's see if anybody has any food. I believe I just collected this. Okay, he has a little bit. And we'll see what Mr. Slush has. I think I just collected him as well. Okay, yeah, he only has fried egg, which is fine. I have so much food on me. I have like pizza, pie. I have these meat pies, which, dude, these meat pies, they give you so much health. 20 hearts. Like, dude, oh, it's insane. So if you guys don't make these, make sure you get those. But I'm going to make my way back to my other village, and we will start building the whole area for all the villagers to sleep. I think I'm going to build an area to put my spaceship, and then I will end up making the spaceship, and we will start flying to the end of the world, which it's crazy. If you guys have not seen the end of the world, I mean, watch till the end. Just trust me. So this is what I have come up with. I did a very similar style to what I did before with like the pillars and everything. I did that below as well. But I'm just going to add like 5 beds in here because that's the max amount of villagers as of right now is 5 villagers. So I'm going to put 5 beds in here. I will also need to go to one of the snow caves very soon so I can get a good amount of iron, and then I can actually light up this entire area. So that will definitely be needed as well, but I'm just going to be adding beds for right now. Real quick, if you guys made it this far in the 200 days video, use my code in the item shop. It is 5050. It's FIFTY50, FIFTY50. Once I add all of these beds, I will be able to upgrade my village to level 10, which will be really, really nice. But I do need to get a little bit of wood, so I'm going to quickly just chop down a couple trees, and then I will add the beds, and now we will be able to upgrade our village to level 10. So I added all the beds, and I will be adding lighting, and probably I'll add like a couch right here with the TV on the wall and like stuff like that. But now I want to go to the end of the world. I do need to get a couple items. If I remember correctly, I am going to be using the large thrusters, and then I will need to make balloons as well. So I'll need to get some silk fabric, which honestly isn't too bad, and I think I might have a good amount in my chest over here. Oh yeah, I can upgrade my village. I think I have all of this stuff. Let me quickly check what I have all in these chests over here. I think I'm gonna have enough wool wherever it is. Okay, I only have 7. With these 7 pieces of wool, I'll be able to start making the silk thread. Is it silk thread? Hold on, am I thinking of... So no, I do need silk thread, so it's not wool. I need the spider webs. Okay, let me see how many spider webs I have really, really quick. And if I do not have enough, okay, I have 30. Okay, that should be enough, hopefully. If I do not end up having enough, obviously I am going to have to go and get some spiders. But what, that's 45. You need 5 to make 1, I believe. Here, we'll just quickly place all of these in here, and we'll just start making 30. I believe you need 5 per, so yeah, 5 per. And then what do we need? We need 4 balloons in each corner, 1 big balloon in the middle. So we need 2 here and then 4. So we need 6 total. I believe I will have enough because 6 times 5 is 30. So I put 30 in here. So we just got to wait for that to start crafting. But in the meantime, what I'm going to end up doing is getting some flex wood. I believe I have flex wood in here somewhere. Okay, yeah. I have 4, which, I mean, I only need 4. So that will be literally perfect to build this. So I'm going to quickly come over here, and then I'll just end up placing this, I guess, like right here is probably good, right? Like, it's not in the way of anything. I'll be able to lift up, and then I'll be able to start flying in a certain direction. So now I just have to wait for all this silk thread to be made. And then when it's done from here, I come over to the loom and I make the silk fabric. So I'm going to just do this really quick, and hopefully I don't end up dying on my spaceship and it doesn't self-implode. We'll just have to see what ends up happening. And dude, I'm actually so excited to go to the edge of the world. It's going to be amazing. Before we start building the spaceship, I got everything to upgrade my village. So here we go. There we go. We got a level 10 grassland village. That's my second one actually, but now we have a level 10 village here. We almost have a level 10 snow village. I think it's like level 8 or 9. And then my sand village, that's just my house. So I haven't upgraded that at all. I will upgrade it just to get the prefabs. And I believe, I can't think of what the prefabs are right now, but if I remember, they're pretty cool. I don't believe they're this Japanese. Oh, they're castles. I remember now. Yeah, they're castles, so they're pretty cool. But now it is time to build our spaceship. And to do this, I'm doing something very simple. I'm just going to be adding 2 thrusters and then balloons and an activation switch. And it'll allow me to get there, and then I will have to flip everything around when I get there. And then I will have to get all the way back. Obviously, I do not want to be stuck at the end of the world. So I'm going to quickly make these up into rods, and then we should be able to start building this thing. So I have officially got all of the materials to build this spaceship. And I do want to make sure I make these thrusters even, or else I am going to be going at an angle. And I need one more wooden rod, which I think I had crafting. So let me quickly run up here, grab that wooden rod. Yep, we got 5. Perfect. And we will be able to place the next thruster. To do this, it's super easy. I mean, you can make like a much better spaceship. You can make one that, like, obviously you can turn. You can do a lot of things. You could add chests to it, but I'm just doing a very, very simple, very easy spaceship. I do want to make sure that everything is completely even. So Now it is time to start adding the balloons. I believe you can add 2 balloons without it lifting, and then on the third one it will start lifting. So I'm going to place this one like that, and then I do want to take my time. Okay, there we go. So now we are officially off the ground, and we can start flying. This is literally insane, but now it is just time to start going. Mr. Village, bye. It was great knowing you. I hope I did not forget anything, and I really hope I do not end up dying. And oh my gosh, I almost just fell doing that. Oh my gosh. Okay. So we got to quickly go, and I hope nothing is in front of me to where I hit it. And honestly, I have no idea how long this is going to take. This could take a really, really long time. And oh my gosh, you can see my house right there. Okay, this is crazy. We might see some pretty cool things. I don't know how long it takes to get to the end. Last time I did this, it took like 45 minutes, but I don't know, maybe that was just super unlucky that I was just really far away from the way I went, or maybe it really does just take 45 minutes. We'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, I just hope I do not die. If I end up dying, this is gonna be you guys will never see this video. So I'm gonna quickly get flying. And if anything interesting happens, if I almost pass away, if anything crazy happens, oh my gosh, okay. I do not want it to lag. We need no lag. If there's lag, we are in trouble. We get to the end of the world with no problems. Oh my, whoa. I am so close to falling off. Okay, quickly move over here and then push it again. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to quickly get to the end of the world. If anything crazy happens, like me almost falling off, you guys will definitely see it, but I'm going to quickly fly over there. I can't believe I'm doing this right now. I did it one time before, but it was in creative, so we will see how this goes. This is crazy. This is literally crazy. Guys, I think we have finally made it. It is sunrise, and I've been literally flying for like 30 minutes. I went across like 2 snow biomes, a sand biome, and then another sand biome. But we did it. I think this is the edge of the world, and honestly, I don't want to fly too far out or else I might die. But what if there is something out there? I don't know. I could end up seeing if there is more stuff out there, but I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm going to end the video right here. We're literally at the edge of the world, and oh my gosh, this looks... Oh, I accidentally clicked the button. Okay, well, I mean, I accidentally clicked it. Oh, well. But this literally looks insane. I then went on to upgrade both my grassland village and my snow village. I got my snow village to level 10, and then I added a ton of cool buildings into my grassland village. So before I begin to upgrade my grassland village, I do want to fully max out my snow village over there. So I unlock all of the Shogun Palace items and different buildings, and I will have obviously full control over what I want to do. I can end up building all of these roofs on both of the villagers' home over there, and then my little workstation area over here. And then I think I'm going to add a couple more custom buildings along this back wall right here. And we do have a villager, and I have no villagers in this village yet, so I'm going to invite Sunflower here just to stay the night. And I guess I'll invite her to stay at the village because I definitely have open spots. I literally have 4 more open spots after I added her. I'm going to quickly run over to my snow village, which you can see over there, and I will see what I need to upgrade that village all the way to level 10. We'll go and get all of that stuff, make sure I get everything, which honestly might be pretty hard. Oh my gosh, I thought I was going to die. It might be pretty hard, but it will force me to go into the snow caves, which, believe it or not, I have not gone into yet. I don't know why. I just have not needed to get anything out of the snow caves, but I think it will be interesting to go in there. It might be a little difficult, but I definitely will need to get the resources out of the caves. So I'm going to quickly run up there, see what I need, and make a little checklist, and then head over to the caves. Oh my gosh, I just got heavy wool from that. Hopefully I get another one. I know I will need... Oh, wow. Okay, maybe it's not as hard as I thought. I thought maybe it was a chance of getting the heavy wool. Okay, that's awesome. I did not think I would be getting that, but I think I have like 5 pieces of that, and I know to unlock certain totems, you need to have heavy wool. I will obviously need to use that stuff, but to upgrade it to level 10, I need malachite, which I have no idea how to find. I'll definitely have to look that up. And then iron bars. Iron bars are obviously in the caves. So, and then frostwood pine, that's easy to get. So I'm going to quickly go get the iron bars, and I'll see how to get malachite, and then we will upgrade it to level 8, 9, and 10. So I actually just looked up how to get malachite, and they say it's up in this area right here, like in this really icy area. So I'm going to quickly build up here before I go to the caves, and we will see if it's up here. If it is, then that is really, really easy. Other than upgrading the village, I'm not too sure what it is used for, so I will be interested to see if like I get really OP items. And oh my gosh, it's right here. Okay, so it's super easy to find. It is just up here. So I only need 20 pieces of it. And oh my gosh, it takes forever to break. So malachite, an icy gem found in the Frostlands. And now we can make malachite slabs. So if I had to guess, when this game gets updated, you're going to need this ore. But obviously we do need it to upgrade our ice village. But it is really nice. It is super easy to get. So I'm going to just get as much as I can so I don't have to come up here again. Next time I come up here, I'm definitely going to be using a grappler. I should have made one. I didn't really think about it when I was coming up here. I didn't even know it would be up here, obviously, because I had no idea what it was. It would definitely be smart to bring a grappler and a glider just so you can get up and down very easily. So that is what I'm going to be doing next time, but I already almost have 60, which I believe is really, really good. So I'm just going to search for a few more minutes, see what I find, and if I find some more, I'll mine it. But if I don't find any more, I'm not going to be too worried about it. I think I'm going to have enough for a very, very long time. I'm not too sure what it's fully used for, so we'll have to see when we get back down to our village. But I definitely want to get all of this heavy wool as well. So I need to pet all of these sheeps because I think this heavy wool is actually really, really good. So I ended up getting nearly 100 pieces of malachite, which I definitely think will be enough for right now. So I'm going to just quickly put all of these in this chest right here. And then the next thing I will be needing, so yes, I got malachite. I'll quickly get frostpine and start making the rods. And then I'll head to the caves to get all of the iron bars and everything. So I have all of my frostpine being made, and now it's time to go find a cave. I have a cave marked way over here, so I'm just going to head to that one because I know it's there. And then we will be able to jump in really, really quickly. And I do have a good amount of wood on me. I have 50 wood, so I'll be able to make campfires in case it's really, really cold down there. I'm honestly not too sure what to expect because I've never been down there before. But all I'm there for is iron. I need to get iron, and we should be good after we get all the iron. I also decided to bring Raptor along to help. Oh my gosh, that's a big dog. Okay, Raptor, you start fighting him in case you die. Hopefully you don't, but just in case. And there we go. We eliminated the dog, and we actually got an Arctic claw. Okay, that's new for me as well. I imagine we're going to be able to get all sorts of new items with these things that we are getting currently. So that's going to be really, really cool. I'm excited to see what we're fully going to be able to build and like what we're able to unlock because of all of these new items I've been getting. So here we are at the entrance of the cave, and let's just hope this goes well. All I'm looking for is some iron, and after that I don't know what else to expect in here. And I am already freezing. Okay, this is not good. So good thing I did bring these campfires. I'll be able to place them down and then kind of see what I am looking at. I can also eat a pepper, and with the pepper I should be okay. Yeah, I'm not even freezing anymore. So now I believe I'm able. Okay, there is some iron right over here, so I need to quickly build up with some stairs wherever they are right here. And now we can start building up and getting all of this iron. I believe this is iron. If this is not iron, I am going to be lost. Yeah, this has to be iron. Okay, so I'm going to get all of this iron, and we will see what else is in this cave. So I found this other ore right here. I have no idea what this is. It's some sort of blue gem. And if I had to guess, this is going to be used to enchant weapons. What is it? Okay, it's rough sapphire. So yeah, I have no idea what that is. I don't know what it's used for. It's cut sapphire. So yeah, there's a whole lot of new things that we're going to be able to find, which is really, really cool. And there's actually a chest on this rock. And if I remember correctly, if you loot one of these chests, I'll get the flour. And I mean, I need the arrows as well. So I'll take all of this stuff. That was really good. But if I remember correctly, I saw a video somewhere. If you run out to where it despawns, like no longer is loaded, and then you come back, it actually gives you new loot. So I'm going to see if that works really quick. Jump. Come on. Oh my gosh, I cannot jump. There we go, and it gave us new loot. Okay, so we literally got heavy wool, and then we got seeds. We don't need that stuff, so now I can just do it again. And I can keep doing this over and over and over. Oh my gosh, I just got a frost brute scale, so that is really helpful. If I need a frost brute scale to upgrade my village, I no longer need it to go kill a frost brute. So that is really, really helpful. I'm very happy about that, so I'm going to definitely take that. And we got an inner fire charm, an epic rarity. Okay, that is really, really good. So I imagine that needs a frostbrute scale. So maybe I might want to get another one. But what I definitely want to do is start exploring this cave a little bit more. Definitely get a few more pieces of iron, and then we will kind of go from there. I do want to place a campfire right there just so I do not burn. And then we will get all of this iron, all of this good stuff, and we will head back to our village to upgrade it. So I just came across one of these skeleton dogs, and I have never seen one of these guys before, so I have no idea what they're gonna end up dropping. Oh my gosh, there's literally 3 of them. He just called up backup. Okay, yeah, I do not want to mess with these guys. I do not know how much damage they do and what they drop. Okay, they drop some sort of epic item, so they have to be good. They have to be really good. Mr. Raptor, be careful, bro. Do not end up dying out there, because, okay, it's a cursed bone. Okay, I'm running back up. And it's a charm of resilience. So now we're able to make some new charms as well. Okay, going to this cave was definitely really good. Definitely a smart idea. But I do want to eliminate this guy down here. And then there is another one that we will need to eliminate as well. Okay, yeah, there's the other one. So I've officially made it back to my village. And oh my gosh, did I get a lot of things. I got so much stuff. I got 90 iron, I got tons of brute scales, I got tons of arctic claws, I got some bones, and I got a lot of wool. But what I need now is some bright core, and I think it's all at my other village, so I might have to head over there to cook everything up, which, yes, it looks like I have to head over to my grassland village. So I'm going to quickly cook all of this stuff up, and then we will upgrade our village. So while this iron is cooking, I think I am going to check out what all we unlocked while getting all of those resources. There are a couple totems and charms that we got, and there is a good luck charm, which does require rough sapphire, rough ruby, and rough amber, which, I mean, I will be able to make this. I don't know if I will. Raises the chance of finding rare loot when digging. Yeah, I don't really dig. I don't like walk around with a shovel, so might not do that. This health charm of regeneration might be really good to make, so I might make that one. And let's see what this is. The resilience. This is really cool as well. You have bonus defense after taking damage, so that might be really good as well. But what I'm definitely going to make is this inner fire charm. I really need to make one of these because it is so cold in this snow biome. It is way too cold, and I have all of those items, so I'm going to quickly make this. And once I end up making this, I should be able to just walk around without being freezing cold all the times. So I have gotten all of the items to craft this, and now it should allow me not to take any damage while in the snow. And I think I'll just get rid of this normal health charm and just put that on. So now, yeah, we got so many hearts now, and if we look up here, the blue area is so small that, like, it's gonna be so hard to actually start being so cold to the point where I take damage. The next thing I probably will want to make is this right here, is the cool headed charm. So I won't take damage when I'm in the desert, but I will need to get the materials for that later. And I believe our iron should be almost done. Okay, it's at 12, so I'll come back when it's at 15. So I got all of my iron bars, but with the iron bars, I am now able to make a iron shovel. So the epic shovel, a better sword, a better crossbow, and a better shield. So the iron bars are definitely needed to get the best weapons in the game. You do not need them to get the best tools in the game. So they are definitely helpful. But now I'm going to upgrade my village to level 8, and we only have 2 more levels to go. And for this, it is a lot of the same stuff, which I have all of this stuff, so I'm going to quickly get all of this and then upgrade it as well. So I have gotten all of the items required to get level 9, and there we go. We got level 9. Now for level 10, you need 30 malachite slabs, 25 iron bars, and 30 cut sapphire. Okay, so let's see what I got in here, and let's see if I'm going to be able to do this. So for iron, I need 5 more pieces of iron, which I actually think some are cooking, so we should be good on that. And then malachite, I have 30 right there. And then what was the other item? The other item was cut sapphire. So now I need to get sapphire, which I have 30 in my inventory. So now we are able to cut everything. And now we will have a level 10 snow village, which is going to be awesome. But I need to quickly smell everything, and then we will be able to make our grass village super nice with all of these items that we are unlocking. And yeah, I am super excited to start building that. And now the final upgrade to get a level 10 snow village. Here we go, level 10, just like that. And we unlocked 2 more buildings, one of which is this massive thing right here, this grand palace. This thing is ginormous. And then we got a golden llama statue, which is honestly super cool. I really like those. But now it is time to go over and start upgrading our grass village and make it a mega village with super big buildings in it. But I'm going to bring some of this stuff over there so I don't have to keep on transporting it back and forth. I have gotten all the materials to begin my mega build. Just to begin, I'm going to make this grand palace. I saw this thing and I was like, okay, this thing is massive and I definitely want it in my village. I do also want to make some custom buildings as well. I feel like this is a good first thing to build in terms of like really big buildings. I obviously have built a little area for the villagers and an area for all of my machines and chests, which if you guys did not see me build those, I do have videos on my channel of me building both those items. And I am just going to quickly start building this. And there's 31 stages, which is literally insane. This is going to take forever. But oh my gosh, this is going to look amazing. And when I get another building next to this, it's just gonna look so good because they're gonna be so big. And then I think I put one more building over here and there, and the village will be complete. I want to fill in all of this space and this is going to look so good. But I'm going to start placing as fast as I can so I can complete this very quickly so it doesn't take too long, and I can't wait. This is going to be amazing. I will have to decorate inside of each building I do build as well, so that will be a task within itself. But I already know it is going to look absolutely amazing by the time we're finished, so I'm not worried about anything. And oh my gosh, we're already complete with stage 3. We're 10% of the way done. And yeah, I'm just going to quickly start building this thing. Also, if you guys made it this far in the video, if you guys comment down below pineapple, I don't know why I chose pineapple. It's just a random word that came to my mind. I will give every single person that does a heart. So if you want a hearted comment, just comment down pineapple. And you know what? I'll be giving every single person that does a heart. And while you're down there, might as well give the video a like. So don't forget to like and subscribe, boys. And yeah, let's get building this thing. And there we go. The house is finally complete, and oh my gosh, guys, this looks insane. This literally looks so good. Oh my gosh, I need to fill this entire space in and all the way down here. Dude, there's just so much space for everything. Anything you could ever want can be put in here. Literally can be put in here, and oh, it looks so good. I don't even know what I would put all down here. I could even maybe move some chests in here. There's just so much space. I'm going to decorate this like a living room. This is probably going to be like the kitchen area, right? And then up here, I guess I could put some beds up here, maybe like a bedroom. But this looks so good. And oh my gosh. Okay, let me quickly, oh, I don't want to talk to you, sorry. But let me quickly step back and let me see how this looks. So we have our huge house right there. We have our storage room. I do need to do a roof, some sort of roof design, but I will get to that later. And then obviously all of our machines are in here. And we even have our beds all the way over here. I might move all of these beds into this house and kind of put them in their own individual rooms. But we'll definitely have to see what happens and like how it looks. But next item I am going to be building is, let's see, I could add a pavilion, just a little tiny little pavilion, probably like right here. And I could put like a grill in there and everything like that. Or I could even make something like this. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is just as big. Yo, this is insane. I don't know if I want to do something that big. I could do something like this though and put it right next to this guy. All right, I'm quickly getting resources and look what I just came across. There's literally 3 chests on top of each other. So, I mean, I'm gonna quickly kill these guys and see what we get because I feel like that's not normal. No way is that normal. There's literally 3 chests on top of each other. Okay, that looks, yeah. This is just not right. I just need to eliminate all these guys. And here we go. We should be able to search in here. I don't know why there's 3. I'll take those. This is insane. There's actually just 3 chests on top of each other. Okay. I'll take the feathers again. I don't need any of this other loot. And we got bones and silk. I don't really need any of those, but I will take the silk. I just feel like that's crazy to see. Why is there 3 chests on top of each other? This makes no sense, but okay. I'm going to quickly get all of my items for my next build. So I've gotten all of my materials to build my next building, and I think I'm going to build this one right here. It's a nice little small building, but it will look very, very good, and it will follow the aesthetic I'm trying to accomplish within my village, so I should be able to make this very, very quickly. And there we go, we added this building right here. I then went on to craft and build every item inside of LEGO Fortnite. To do that, we are going to need to get a lot of resources, but my reasoning behind getting everything is, one, I can just have whatever I want at any point, and two is I really need to get a lot of these totems. I mean, I don't need these low level ones. I just thought it would be cool to have all of them, but these higher level ones I definitely need. They are super overpowered, and it's going to be a little bit of a challenge, but once I get everything, especially all of the charms, it's going to be so worth it. And then I'm going to go out and test every single charm to see how well it really is, and then we'll kind of determine which one's the best and which ones you guys should get. Just to begin, I'm going to be making all of the tools. There are, I think, about there's 4 different, and there's 4 each, so there's 16 tools that I will need to make. But before we do that, I made this building in last episode, so I do need to decorate this, but I also have an idea of coming up here, and then I can place all of the chests where I'm going to store all of these items. And yes, I could go make a grand chest. It is so dang expensive. 4 iron bars, I mean, if I really wanted to, I could, but I just don't think it's worth it. So I'm just going to do large chests, because these are much easier to make, and I have all of the resources, and I mean, they're just as big. We won't need too much space, but I'm just going to place 4 chests down just like that. And this right here should hold all of our items. But now I want to go down below and actually start decorating down here. Yo, what's up, bro? But I do want to start decorating down here. I kind of have an idea of what I want to make, but I need to get the resources first. I will tell you guys my idea. I plan on making this area right in here with a little countertop and a sink, and then a little storage area. I think I'm going to start growing some plants back here so I can, like, you know, make my own food and whatnot. And then I think this will be like a living room area. And then back here, I'm going to have my own personal little office. And then I'm not too sure what I'm going to do here yet, but I do need to get all the resources for that. And once we start decorating everything, and once we get down here complete, I can actually start building every single item that I will be needing to obviously complete this challenge. And once I build all of these charms, I should be able to go to any biome I want and not have to worry about being too hot or too cold, which will be really nice. And I know I have brute scales, but I don't know if I have sand brute scales. So for like, which one is it? I believe, yeah, like this one needs a sand brute scale, so I might have to go fight a few brutes, but it shouldn't be too hard. But I know I do have a couple frost brute scales, so that will be fine for like this. And I believe I already have that charm. Yeah, I already have that charm. So some of these items I do have, but I am going to be making all new ones. So yeah, I need to quickly get materials to start decorating this, and then we will get every single item inside of LEGO Fortnite. So I've gathered most of the resources I will need to start building my little downstairs area over here. So I am just going to start off by making a sink. I did add a little counter and then a little sink right here. And now I want to put something in this corner over here. I think a perfect thing would be like a bookshelf. Let's see if that looks halfway decent. I mean, this looks fine. If I could get something a little bit bigger, that one's not quite big enough. And I mean, this looks pretty good. I'll put that there, and then I could even end up putting, can I put like some of these up here? I'll put like one there and one there. Okay, I think that's pretty good. I have all of my dishes and everything over here, and then obviously a sink and all of that good stuff. What I could also end up doing is maybe putting like a little bucket over here, like right there. That is a bucket of water, so I mean, that is kind of helpful. And then I'll put a little barrel right here with some tools and whatnot in it. So I think that looks pretty good. I will also have to come through here and add some lighting. I'm not too sure what lighting I'm gonna want to use wherever it is. For lighting, I could use some of these wall candles, but I don't know. I just feel like they don't look the best. I'm honestly not too sure what lighting you get, but I just feel like all of these just aren't the best. I mean, candles would be all right on this countertop, but other than that, I'm not too sure on what I would end up using, because I just feel like none of them really look the best. I mean, these look all right, but at the same time, they look like they should be outside. But anyways, we'll figure that out later. The next thing I am going to end up adding is tables right in this center area, and I need to find like a decent sized table. I mean, that's a decent sized table, but it's so low to the ground, so I might have to find, no, that's too tiny. this would be good, and I could put a lot of them. I would just need to get some knot root, which wouldn't be too bad, and then a basic table. These basic tables could work as well, but I think I'm gonna get this block table, so now I just need to get some knot root, and then I'll be right back. I also just thought of another thing I could do, because I have so many open bed spots in both this village over here, my snow village, which I think I have like 2 spots open in my snow village, and then also in my sand village. I might go and explore for some rare NPCs. I know there are like some rare ones out there that don't just come and walk up to your village. I did find frozen Peely for my snow village, but other than that, I think that's the only cool one I have. I do also have Slush in my snow village, which is really cool as well. I want to find the Yeti. I saw a Yeti in another person's YouTube video, and I want to find that one. So I think I'm going to add him into my snow village over there. I know there's another dinosaur you can get, and I already have Rex for my sand village over there. So I want to get the other dinosaur. I forget his name, but I think while I gather every single resource to craft every item, I'm also going to be looking for rare NPCs and rare villagers that I can add into my village. So I think that would be pretty cool. But first, I need to go get some knot root. So now that I got all of my plants, I can come in here and start placing them all down on the table. And this is going to be, oh my gosh, I'm starving. I gotta eat. But this is going to be my whole area where I grow all of my plants and I have unlimited food, because it is kind of annoying whenever you run out of food and you have to go and like scavenge the area, which most of my villagers I have making food, because I just feel like that is the best. I can really get anything else. If they make me food, that's nice. I hate making food, so it's definitely the best way to do it, in my opinion. Let me know down below what you guys have your villagers on and what you guys think is the best thing to do, because personally I think for sure it's making them make food. It's definitely the best thing, because it's the most tedious in my opinion. So now that they're all placed, I'm almost ready to start making the rest of my little area down here. But what I also want to do is kind of clear out a few plants here and there. So now I'm going to add a few tools so the villagers can harvest all of the plants that I am growing, just like this. And I think that looks pretty good. So all of my plants are growing right here, which obviously I can't pick up any of these plants. So I am going to come in here and I will make an actual place where all of my plants do grow. I do just need to get a couple of these garden plots, which is just soil and fertilizer, which will be pretty easy to get. So, and then I'll just place them all down in here, and then I can start growing plants in here. And then back here, I plan on making a desk, which I believe I might have all of the resources to do so. So I'm going to just throw this down right here, and I'll put it like that. And now I can add a chair right over here. This is going to be my chair where I sit. And then if somebody needs to talk to me or anything like that, I'm going to put a chair right in there. So if anybody needs to talk to me, they can come in here and obviously sit at my desk. But also I'm going to add a little area for people to sit. I'm going to add like a chair right there, and it is getting dark. I need to put on my torch. So now that my torch is on, we can actually see, but I also am going to want to add a bookshelf back here. I just feel like it will look really nice. So there we go. We added a little bookshelf. We got a little bench in case there's not enough room, and then we have my desk and my chair and everything like that. What I also am going to do is add a few of these back here. I feel like these look pretty good. I'm just going to scatter them like that. That I think looks really, really good. And then I can even end up putting like something like that on the wall. And then I'll put this one. I'll use something different for this one. Okay, that's really big, so we're not going to be able to use that one. But I think there might be like paintings or something in here that I might have to find and use. I could also end up making some carpets. I feel like that would be pretty good. Right here we have a painting. I just need 4 planks, so I'm going to quickly grab that. So I ended up getting enough wood for the painting just like that, and I think this room is looking pretty good. I'm also going to end up putting a flower right there just like that, and yeah, I think this room is complete. I think it looks pretty good, and this will be my own personal office. The next thing I need to do is make this area right here fully decorated, and I'm just gonna make this like storage room almost, where I just put all of like barrels and different water buckets. But I think this area will look pretty good. Personally, I think this right here, it is a lot of open space, so I might add a few things on the wall, like just this painting right there. We can put something like this on the wall right there, and then just kind of to offset them, I'll put that one right there. This is going to be the end of me decorating my little downstairs area. We have a little kitchen right here. I'm growing all of my plants and all of those things right here. The villagers will be able to harvest all of them with the little tools they have on all of their tables. Now I need to start gathering items so I can make every single tool, every single sword, and every single charm in the game, which honestly shouldn't take too long. And while I'm out getting all of the materials, I think I'm going to look for some special villagers and see what we come across, because if we come across anything cool, I'm definitely going to invite them to stay at my village. So like this forest axe, this is a super easy one, as well as this pickaxe, also a super easy one. So now we're already down 2 items. I do need to get bones and wooden rods for that, and then for this I need a knot root rod and bones as well. So I should have both of those items already. So I have bones right here, which I just got, and then wooden rods as well. And then what was the other thing? The other thing was knot root. Do I have any knot root? I have knot root rods, so that's perfect. I think I don't need any knot root itself, just rods. So now I can end up making a forest axe and then also the pickaxe. And we can also end up making both shovels. So we already made a good amount of stuff. We just have 6 more items to make for the tools. We need to make all the rare items and all of the epic items. So I'm going to quickly deposit all of this stuff that I just made up in those chests. And then we will get all of the resources for the next items we need to start building. What happened to my chests? Why are they now levitating? I swear I did not place them like that, but you know what? It's okay. So I'm going to put the axes right there. I'll put the shovels right below them, and then we'll put the pickaxes right below those ones. So while getting the materials for the next thing I have to craft, I came across Sprocket, which she did come to my village, but I've never seen her before. So I'm going to consider that the first new rare villager. I've never seen her before. Maybe I just been unlucky, but I am going to invite her to my village. So here we go. I just live at my village. Perfect. And now she is a part of my village. I do for sure want to get Yeti as well, so I am gonna have to go to the snow biome. Obviously that's something for later on. We'll get to that when we get to that. And I believe I almost have everything. I should be able to come up here, and yes, our frostwood pine is being made, so that is good. And now I'm able to make a epic pickaxe, and I need to make this still. So I need to get sand claws really quick, which should be over here. Yes, okay, perfect. Those are sand claws. And now we should be able to make quite a few items. So we can make the rare forest axe, which is easy. We got that, boom. The rare pickaxe, which is also pretty easy. And then we have the epic pickaxe, which, you know, is pretty easy once again. But we will need 3 copper bars for this forest pickaxe, which should be right in here, if I believe. Yep. Okay, so there we go. We got the copper, and now I'm able to make all of the pickaxes. The next thing I will need to make is the shovel, which I can already make one of them. And the last item is this shovel right here, which I need to get 8 iron bars, and all of my iron is in my snow village. But before I go over there, I'm going to quickly put all of these items into their own chests right up here. So the next rarity is going to be rare. So there we go. We put the pickaxe and the axe, and I'm going to flip those around just like that. And then we can put, did I make 2? I think I made 2 forest axes. Oh well, which I mean, I'm going to use one either way, so that's okay. But the next items I'm going to have to make are the shovels. So we need 2 shovels. We need the rare shovel and then the epic shovel, and then we can move on to the weapons. The weapons are relatively easy as well, which we can already make 1 shovel. So there we go. We got the shovel. We got the rare shovel, which is really nice. And now we can head over to our snow village. If you guys are still watching this far in the video, that means you are liking my content. So if you aren't already, subscribe and drop a like on the video. I really appreciate it. But yeah, I'm running over to my snow village now. So if you guys have not seen my previous episodes, we did get Frozen Peely, which look at him, he looks so sick. And then we also have Slush over here, which he's running away from me, but once again, he looks super cool as well. And we do have a new villager that showed up, which I have no idea who this is. Dana, yeah, I don't know if she's rare or anything. I don't think so, so I'm just going to let her stay here. But now I need to see how many resources I have. And to everybody that commented on how to get rid of these, I appreciate you. I just have not had time, which I'll end up doing that right now. But obviously, I won't show you guys. That's too boring. But we need to see how much iron I have, which I did have a few pieces of iron smelting, but I need to get more bright core, which I think I have bright core at my other village. And I have tons of obsidian. But other than that, it looks like I am really low on resources in this village. But other than bright core, I should be able to make the shovel. And then for all of our weapons, they should be easy to make as well. I will need to get more iron, which requires more bright core. But other than that, we should be good. So I just got all of the iron I will need. What I need to do next is try and find Yeti. I know he's somewhere out here. I just have to figure out where he's staying, and then I can invite him to the village. So my audio got like super messed up. So this is a voiceover me. But first we made the shovel, obviously, because we needed it. And then we started to make all of the swords. We started at common, went all the way down to get every single sword. We made everything. And we did forget the common sword, but I ended up going back and crafting that, which is right here. Perfect. And after this, I believe we started to craft. I forget, actually. Let's see. We started to craft the crossbows. We made every single crossbow, obviously. We ended up making everything. The only thing I did not fully make was the totems. I decided that the totems, they were too repetitive, right? There's so many of the exact same items, just... The epic ones are just so much better than everything else, so I ended up only making the epic ones. But here we can see every single item being built and being put away. We had everything. We had all of the shields. We had everything. We had all of the shields. We had all the crossbows. We had literally everything, which is, it just looks so good. If you guys, I highly suggest you guys doing this because it just looks amazing. But yeah, so now it is time to start making all of the shields, which obviously I made every single one once again. And then it was time to go on to the charms. I ended up making all of the epic charms and leaving all the other charms. One charm that I do want to end up making is the immortality charm, just because it is so overpowered. If you end up dying, you just get spawned back in, which is really cool. But if you guys do not know what these charms do, the inner fire charm, it lowers your ability to get super cold, which is really helpful, especially in the snow caves, which I found going in snow caves is just horrible. But the next charm we have is regeneration charm. This one regenerates as we get damaged, which is really cool. And look how many hearts it gives you. It gives you so many hearts, which is amazing. And then the health charm, it's just the basic health charm where it gives you a lot of hearts and a couple... It gives you a lot of hearts and then a couple points of defense. And then the resilience charm, which is another one of my favorites. And that was my 200 days in LEGO Fortnite. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you drop a like and subscribe. And use my creator code in the item shop. It's 5050 FIFTY50. That's FIFTY50 in the item shop. I appreciate every single one of you that do. And yeah, thank you, boys.